How's it going, YouTube? I'm Chris. I'm here to do a deck profile on Bubbleman Turbo or Bubbleman Beat. Kind of the same thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and get it started with. Start off with Stratos. Self-explanatory. Searcher. Little tech I added in. Ice Edge. Really good card. You can detach, attack directly, blow up a back row on your opponent's side of the field that's face down. Good card, I like him. Elemental Hero Heat. I was pretty much just looking for a filler, so I just added him in there just for the effect, and he's good to go in for Nova Master with Miracle Fusion. Triple Alias. Self-explanatory. And for the star of the deck, Triple Bubbleman, awesome card. You can special summon him from your hand when he's the only card in your hand. And he's a level 4, so that's really good for rank 4 Igsies, like Blade Armor Ninja, of course. Triple Veiler, non-hero stuff. Triple Veiler, just because Veiler is so freaking good and it's so necessary right now. With the Insectors and the Dino Rabbits. One Summoner Monk, because all these monsters in this deck are level 4s, and if you just draw a Summoner Monk and you have tons of spells in your hand, you can start pitching spells and start, special summoning monsters and still be able to Igzy for rank 4s. One Gores, just because Gores literally saves games. I love Gores to death. Staple, Monster Reborn, Book of Moon. Triple MST. It's pretty much, self-explanatory. Very much needed with, two TTs going around and Starlight Road and everything. It's just so necessary for triple MST, I think. One Heavy, one Dark Hole, of course, basic staples. Searchers, you got your Rhoda, brings out Stratos, gets your Bubbleman to your hand, gets you an Alias. Triple Emergency Call for the heroes, self-explanatory on that. Another little tech I added in, Mass Change. Starting to play with Acid a little bit, Mass Hero Acid, and he's just way too good because you can special your Bubbleman and set your whole back row, and then have this as one of the cards you set, and then when you end and your opponent goes to end their turn after they've set like a 3 card or higher back row, you can say Mass Change for Acid and blow their whole back row up, and they can't do nothing about it.
And then Starlight Room.
Double Miracle Fusion. Right now, I'm not running 3 just because this deck is more Igzy oriented than anything. But I might try and add a 3rd one in, see how it goes. One Super Poly, just because Dark Worlds and Insectors is kind of like the top thing right now. It's way too many dark monsters. Probably when a Skurdow comes out, I'll add a 2nd one. And I'll probably take out Mass Change. And that's the spells. Onto the traps. Double TT, just because I play with a very lack of monsters, and most of my monsters are weak, so it helps. Double Bottomless. Probably going to turn these into Compulses. But Bottomless is still pretty good. It helps get over Logia and Dolka when they come out. Makes those Rabbit players very mad, and the Evol players. It's good for Centipede also. Insector Centipede. Then you got the Solemn Brigade. Of course, everybody runs the Solemn Brigade. Starlight Road, self-explanatory. And then one more tech card I added in, Mirror Gate. It's actually really good because I can set my whole back row once again, special summon the Bubbleman, sit on the Bubbleman, and then when my opponent summons out like a really strong monster like BLS or something, and they're like, oh, I'm going to attack because they're running Bubble Man Turbo and those are just a bunch of spells, I can flip up Mirror Gate, and then this switch controls of our monsters, and then I get the BLS or whatever the strong monster is. Mirror Gate's really good. And then Hero Blast, just because it's so good with Alias, and it helps get rid of Insectors, Wind-Ups, just practically about anything that's not higher than 1900 attack for Alias. Alright, that's the deck. On to the extra deck. We got Triple Shining, just because Shining is so good. I love Shining. And he's for the Miracle Fusion. Double Absolute Zero, only because I'm running 2 Miracle Fusions, and once again this deck is Igzy based. We got double Nova Master for the Super Poly and for the Miracle Fusion. The Super Poly, yeah, because of Dino Rabbits. We got 1 Great Tornado for the Super Poly. 1 Gaia, also for the Super Poly. The 1 Acid for Mass Change. Acid's a really good card. Master Hero Acid. Go look him up. The other star of the show, double Blade Armor Ninja. Blade Armor Ninja is so good. I mean, you detach material and target himself, and he gets to attack twice. And then if you get 2 of them out on the field, like first turn, then you can go for game really quickly. One of the new cards that came out of Galactic Overlord, number 32, Shark Drake. I have it in here just because this deck, I've noticed that it special summons lots of level 4s, and I can normally get all 3 Bubble Men and a Stratosat on the field in 1 turn if my opponent has nothing to say about it. So he's really good. I like his effect. Shark Drake. And then the Utopia, of course, just for stalling, and he goes good with Summoner Monk. And then, of course, the Stardust Dragon for the Starlight Road. Alright, I hope you guys enjoy the deck profile. Leave comments. Be sure to subscribe to 66OEG66. And you guys have a good day.